We are following some breaking news out of Brooklyn, where 2 officers were shot in Brownsville. This is all happening on Bergen Street. That's where we find our Jay Dow with the latest. Jay.
Good evening. We're at the corner of Bergen and Saratoga, halfway down the block at 1969 Bergen Street. We were told by the police officials that there was a domestic violence incident. 2 police officers responded. Sources are telling us that this was a mother and her adult son. And when police officers arrived, there was a verbal altercation. Sources telling us that the man did not want to go with police, that he may have had some kind of issue that would have put him into further trouble if he went with the police. And a struggle ensued. The verbal altercation turned into physical. And then that man allegedly wrestling with the officers' guns. And both officers ended up being shot, one in the hand, one in the leg. Both of those officers are now at Kings County Hospital. They're in stable condition. They're going to be okay. 2 other officers then responded to the same scene after the initial officers made a distress call. Those other responding officers opened fire on the suspect. The suspect is also shot. We don't know where, but we're told he's also in stable condition. This entire block cut off. Everything happening now at Kings County Hospital, including a news conference, we're told, where we're going to get further details. We'll bring them to you when we have them. We're live in Brooklyn. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.
Jay, I just want to ask you a quick question, just for clarification, and perhaps you have the answer, perhaps you don't. You're talking about this moment that this suspect and the officer are on the ground struggling. Then the officers are shot. Is the thought that it's the officer's gun that shot these officers, or was there another gun involved?
We are being led to believe, Corey, that the suspect was able to somehow get control of one of the officers' guns. We do not believe at this point that the suspect had his own weapon. Of course, that could all change once we get an official rundown of what happened from the chief over at Kings County Hospital. But we believe initially right now that the suspect was wrestling with the officers, somehow managed to get control of one of the officers' guns, or maybe he didn't. But in that struggle, one of the officers' guns went off and both officers ended up being shot, one in the hand and one in the leg. Corey?
All right. Thank you, Jay. We appreciate that.
Okay.